Hi, I'm Leah Greenland and I wanted to talk about toilet paper for a bit today. I mean, we all use it, we all need it. I have a bit of a problem with some companies claiming they're sustainably sourced and being very, environmentally friendly, and then it being shipped thousands of miles to get across to the UK. There's got to be a better solution than that. There are UK companies that make toilet roll. Some are probably even recycled. I have a problem with trees being cut down and then literally we're just throwing them down the pan. It seems really, really wasteful. When there was a shortage a few years back, if you remember, people were talking about family wipes, and I thought, well, actually I used real nappies when my Pierres were babies, so what's changed is we've gotten bigger. And I had a look round, we had some old towels. I certainly didn't go out and buy branded family wipes. There's absolutely no need. Use what you have. If you don't have any old towels, why don't you check out the charity shops first? And all I've done, this one, I've literally just zigzagged around the edges. And this one, I was obviously having a good day and I've put some hemming around it just to make it look pretty. I think the idea was originally that every person in the family would have their own colour, because, you know, people can get a bit grossed out about that, because at the end of the day we don't share knickers or anything like that. If you're grossed out about it and you think, oh, I'm not using that for like full-on clarks and number twos, then fine, don't. You can use toilet paper for that and just use these to pat yourself dry. You'll still be cutting down your usage. Practically, this is just a compost caddy. Anything that you have that's got a lid on, I would suggest it does need a lid. And this bag is one of those fruit bags. If you didn't have this, I mean, have you got one of those freebie tote bags made of cloth, or have you got too many pillowcases? So I just use this as a liner over this little bucket, and then, you know, things have been used and they can get popped in. This just sits by the toilet, it's closed and sealed, and there's nothing gross with it. When it's full and time to go, then obviously I can just lift it out and sling it in the washing machine. Sling straight in the washing machine, I hear you say. There's two options here. Some people do what's called a wet sock, and they've got disinfectant liquid in here. So that might be like a vinegar solution with essential oils. It might be a nappy soak brand, something like that. Personally, I don't like that, because in our house this would get kicked over and sloshed everywhere. And also when you're lifting it out, drippy drip, 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 drip all the way like to the washing machine. I just don't find it very practical myself. So the other way is you just put stuff in. They're, you know, I mean, they're basically dry. We're not actually urinating on these themselves. They're not going in sopping. So when you lift it out, you're not going to get any drips anywhere. You can sling it in your washing machine and then put your disinfectant in there. Personally, I use vinegar. I've got other videos telling you what an amazing product this is, and even how to make your own. You could buy, like I say, proper nappy soap brands or disinfectant, something like that. You can do a hot wash. Some people I know will put this in with the vinegar on like a sort of a rinse cycle, and then they'll top up their washing machine with like just their normal clothes afterwards. I mean, at the end of the day, if one of your kids or whatever just had a little accident in their pants, you don't put that in on a separate wash normally, do you? You know, we're not talking huge quantities of soiled products here. How do you feel about that? Are you grossed out about it? Have you got on with it? Did you make your own? What did you make them from? How did you get on with it?